I'm Edward. I work at Dynamo. As many companies, we are looking for more iOS developers and others. And you can find some entries there. So I'm just here to share an idea I've been having and playing a little bit with, and it's all of these architectures, etc. That's I think are in a way they are standing in the way of getting stuff from A to B inside an app, and I'm just going to share a little bit of an idea I have here, and hope you think it's cool. So this is maybe like a part 2 of another presentation I had like maybe a year back at Meetup 79, where I was presenting or describing how to use user-defined attributes to set colors and text, and having a little bit of flexibility with user interface stuff. So I've been playing with this attribute or context thing in my mind for a while, and I actually want to like maybe make a language where you could actually have like context. Maybe JavaScript is probably kind of that already. Here I put a context attribute on an UI view, and as an associated object, so you get this functionality on all views directly out of the box. I can access stuff. I really like dictionaries, and this is based on dictionaries. But I can also access through dot notation into the dictionary. The view hierarchy, I can search upwards. Maybe I can show this more in the demo. Right now it's work in progress. So right now I'm just putting data into labels. So let's see the demo. Okay, where do you have it? So, can you read the text? I hope so. Maybe I should have I forgot my paper here. We will probably release this as an open source, and this app is more like a workbench. I've been putting like collecting good snippets and stuff into this app, and this is one of the things that's put in here. We will probably just give this source code away. This is one of the APIs or entry points where I can like set a context on the view. It doesn't say so much right now, and then right now I don't have like a really good solution how to automate that, because I really don't want to do updating all of the views for each call. So I end it with an update where it will traverse all of the views and basically populate it. So these are the two important or what do you say, calls. I also have, so this is per view, but I also have a context that is global. So if it doesn't find anything, it can find the information on the global scale. So where were so as an example here, I'm grabbing a JSON. Let's see, I think I have it here. So this is a JSON. I'm not sure who is providing it, but it's this is just a list of the people that's in space right now. Yeah. So and which craft they are on, and all of them are on the same craft. So you can see the structure here that you have like a dictionary, and then from the people entry you have a list of dictionaries where you have craft and name. So so I have this. I will put people in space there, which is the list of people. Here I grab the result, and I transform the JSON to the dictionary, and then I get the peoples, and I set it, and I just load it. The next step, well, people in space. Just a note that I hope everybody has heard about Falcon Heavy that's going to be launched in a few days. Yeah. Everybody should look at that. That's going to be cool. So let's see cell for row at index path. So here I grab a cell, and here I set, like I said before, the context, which is basically just what I grab directly out of the JSON. And I'll do the update. So let's look at the cell. And here now we coming to a little bit of the magic maybe. So here I have the prototype, and here I added the name, and then I added craft. So if we run this, so maybe you start to get where I'm heading here. So coding by not coding. What's happening here? So I have different parts in this workbench, but right now it's the context we're interested in. And here we have them. Boom, no code, basically. Thank you. And say I would like to, let's see, I'm really bad at live coding, but let's try. Cell dot set context value, and I have index path dot row +1 index. So if I go back here and I say, okay, I want to have, I put the new thing there, index. So now I just want to show how to just add more stuff here. So now I have it indexed. Yeah, I have another one here. This one is, this is more of showing the way to traverse, for instance. Here, this one is one to answer. So this was what I was talking about. It was it can traverse a where is it? It's so when the Segio comes and I add the new, so I have title, one to answer 42, and more label, don't panic. So let's look at, so yeah, that one was, so it's traversing down the hierarchy. Here I have, this is, maybe it's, here I'm pointing out the view controller, which is another thing I might show another time. And then I have my view controller here. So I have a view controller zib with a label that says, more label. So the interesting thing here is this view will be a sub-view of the other view. So, and here this view controller is totally empty, but when run it gets the right value here. So yeah, so that's more or less what I had to show. Let's see, where am? So thank you.
Yeah, that looked really cool. So, I have a question.
Yes.
To start with. I guess so every view inherits the same context through the view hierarchy. Like if you set,
you can put the view on, or the context on the root view, or what you want to call the main view, and all of them will search up to the parent if you don't put it specifically. So for instance, for the cells, I put it specifically for those. But if I wanted to go and have, for instance, if I would set, what did I have? No. I had it here. Because I had like in the root, I could have, was it app name? So then it would say basically workbench, I think, there. So that's like, no, it didn't? Well, yeah, it don't, because the cells don't actually have a parent. Yeah, so it can't search it up. So that was a bad one. But say I have this one. Here I actually have two competing ones. So name. Now I hope it works better. This is why I don't like live coding.
Yeah, sorry, I'm forcing you to it.
Oh, what?
Cool.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right. Yeah. Question from Martin.
Show us how the binding happens.
What? Sorry.
How does the binding happen? Show us the magic behind.
So it's the magic. Well, it's not really that much code actually. It's a little bit of object. For this, I used Objective-C because I want to be sure that I'm working on the objects I want to work on. Sometimes it feels like Swift is moving stuff around for me, and I don't really. So I have a global, yeah. So this is, let's see. Yeah, so I basically just set an associated object on it, or on the views if I need it. Let's see. Now, here I have some Swift, and here is the searching paths and updating. So here, for instance, this part is traversing. So this is a little bit the same of the previous speech I had, or talk I had about user-defined runtime attributes. Yeah, I don't know if it's. I don't want to go into really the specifics, but.
Yeah, I guess one could also talk to you during the break.
Yes, if you
want
if
to
you're really curious.
get into the
we
nitty-gritty
will
details.
release this as open source also. So it's.
Yeah. So since we're running a bit over schedule,
Yes.
I'd say it's time for a break. So please give it up for Edward.
Yeah.